Wizard here. What's happening? What is up? So I made a video about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, and yeah, I bend that video. That got deleted because what I should really do is in these videos, these kind of longer format videos, I just want to show you guys, if anybody's interested, how I practice, okay? Or, you know, how I achieved the playing style that I got to now, because it didn't just happen overnight, okay? And to everybody's surprise, probably, the first music that I started learning on the guitar was Blink 182, right? It wasn't, you know, it wasn't Master of Puppets, it wasn't Purple Haze, and it wasn't Blackbird, okay? It wasn't anything technically brilliant or anything like that. It was just my favorite songs at the time. What I would do is, this is in 2001. So in 2001, I was in high school in the first year, and let's say the third year, the second year, you know, closer to the third year. What I would start to do was, I would head to the IT section of our school, where they just got all these brand new computers and printers. And what I did was, the only websites that were available at the time was, there was no YouTube. There was rotten.com, where you got to look at corpses and dead people, dead famous people. That was pretty messed up. JFK, Marilyn Monroe and stuff, like Kurt Cobain, you know, like pictures of dead people, whatever. And the other website for me was ultimateguitar.com. And so I used to stay after school and I used to print all of these tabs. I was like, holy shit, I can just print all, I don't even need the internet at home, right? Because we didn't have a computer at home, we didn't have the internet or anything like this. This was only at the library or at school in 2001, 2002. So I would just print all of these stacks of papers. I would stay till like, you know, 3:30, 4 o'clock. School finished at 3 p.m. I would stay to 4 p.m. most days and print out as many tabs as I could of Blink 182 or Green Day or anything else that I liked, you know, at the time. New metal was big, so, you know, I was looking at Linkin Park and Papa Roach and Limp Bizkit stuff, Slipknot, right? You know, all of this stuff was fantastic. All of this stuff was great. But what the first one that unlocked everything for me was "DAMMIT" by Blink 182, right? So that's it. So that teaches you lead, that little first intro. And then it teaches you chords. More importantly, the power chords, right? The power chords. And that's our verse. So straight away we have the intro, right? It's alright to tell me what you think about me. And you don't have, you know, that's how I kind of trained myself to sing. It was the same thing, right? Because there was, you know, I couldn't do so it was, it's alright to tell me what you think about me, right? And and what I didn't realize at the time was that's a very lucky song to pick as your first song, because it has that, I don't know if anybody's seen the Axis of Awesome video, the 3-chord song, right? People killing, people dying, children hurting and crying. What they practice, what they preach, but they turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help. Right? That's Black Eyed Peas. And then you have paparazzi. And she will be loved, and she will be loved. There's like a million famous, I'm not going to go over them all, right? But there's a billion famous songs that have this chord progression. So I just lucked out. I picked a song that had that chord progression, which is "DAMMIT." And the cool thing about "DAMMIT" is the intro, that little lead guitar bit. Every first note is that chord progression's first note. So it's quite a clever little song for being as simple as it is. It's very clever and it teaches you about a million things. let's say it teaches you about 4 or 3 things, because there's a bridge coming up here, right? So then the chorus is the same chords. And it happened once again, I'll turn to a friend, someone that understands, sees through the master plan. But everybody's gone, and I've been here far too long to face this on my own. Well, I guess this is growing up. And what I've done as an adult, right, I figured out if I just hold the notes, it sounds better, right? Listen to this. Right? That sounds cool. So you can mess around with it and sustain the notes a little longer. Hold that first root note. You can mess around with this stuff. Just never be afraid to like hit a wrong note. Never be afraid to try something that might not work, because you could stumble across something even better. And that's really that's a big secret in guitar and music in general. For me anyway, I found out that anyway. So let's get on to the bridge, right? Let's make this pretty snappy here. So the bridge is this little piece. So we get that wee part there, and I give a bit of vibrato, right? So I'm kind of like I vibrate and I'm moving back and forth here. Check me out. And he goes. That's it. That's the 3 parts of the song. And then and it happened once again, I'll turn to a friend. Oh God. I don't play this too much these days, but that was the first one I learned. Okay, and to get even more weird, you know, let's just do a little more just to make this video last a bit longer, right? So those chords, let's identify them, right? Now I think the song is an E flat, or it's a half a step down. I'm not too sure. Maybe it is in standard, but let's just stick with standard, right? So what is he playing? Well, that's a C, right? That power chord is a C. And the next chord's a G. And then the next one's an A minor. And an F. So these are simple chords as well, right? So, you know, it's alright to tell me what you think about me, right? They're there in the open chords, right? So you can practice this, because I know power chords are pretty hard for somebody who's new. The whole stretching the fingers thing, I have a son, I try to teach him this stuff, and yeah, it wasn't for him at that age. He needs to get bigger fingers. But for anybody else, this is as easy as it effing gets. And then after that, we can move on to, you know, because I know a lot of Blink-182, right? And I learned a lot of this stuff. So, and I learned all the Green Day stuff too. I mean, that was easier because he doesn't really play any lead guitar. He just plays a lot of ostinato. He plays a lot of repeated riffs. Billy Joe's style is much more faster, much more rhythm orientated, and a lot more fun to play. But without that lead, I mean, he does lead. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this up, because I just wanted to show everybody the first song that I learned. That was the first song that I ever sat down with and learned. It taught me how to sing. It taught me how to do lead. It taught me how to do rhythm and sing, and it taught me as well, like, that the chorus was the same chords, but they were elongated. They were longer, right? So instead of "it's all right to tell me the chord changes are very fast there, right? It's alright to tell me what you think about me. But then the chorus goes, now it slows down, it goes like half speed. But it happened once again. I'll turn to a friend, someone that understands, sees through the master plan. But everybody's gone, and I've been here far too long to face this on my own. Well, I guess this is growing up. There's that slow part. That reminds me of another cool riff, you know, by Phoenix TX or Phoenix, Texas. We're gonna do some Phoenix TX, right? So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll have another little like song demo or like, you know, tutorial of how to do just what I learned. I'm not gonna do songs I don't know. We'll do songs that I learned, and if you watch all these videos and just follow the techniques, you'll be able to play like me probably. We'll see. Good luck. Have a nice day. WIZZERD checking out.